Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Osinubi, also known as Abraham Max, a medical doctor, a specialist in reproductive endocrine anatomy. I am a fellow of the American College of Endocrinology and the vice president of the Endocrine and Metabolism Society of Nigeria. I have been practicing medicine since 1987, and I have been teaching biology of human cells and their interactions in the College of Medicine of the University of Lagos since 2001. I have over 100 scientific publications in peer-reviewed international journals with over 200 international citations. I will be presenting the science of ribosine, which is essentially the winning punch for the struggle between antioxidants on the one side and free radicals or oxidative stress on the other side. This presentation can also be titled The Struggle Between Perfect Health and Ill Health, and Between Life and Death. Worldwide, there are over 155,000 deaths in a day. This translates to about 56 million deaths annually. Heart diseases, including but not limited to hypertension, heart attack, and strokes, constitute the largest number, totaling about 17 million deaths. About 8 million die from various forms of cancers, respiratory problems, and this accounts for about 65 million. About 1.5 million people die from diabetes, HIV, AIDS, and diarrhea disease each year worldwide. Over 50% of all these deaths are preventable. Unfortunately, these deaths still occur unchecked. Today, I'm going to talk about the world's greatest nutritional supplement ever invented and Mark's opportunity and what this could mean for you. If you are watching or listening, you are for a reason. Perhaps you want to break free from where you are right now. Maybe you want a life of your own and a stress-free state. Or maybe you are someone who wants to be super healthy, someone who cares about his or her own health and about helping others. By the way, about half of the world adults suffer from chronic pain. In a year, about half of the world has a major stressful event or experience. Health-related problems are the most common sources of stress. Isn't it that your life is too important to ever feel this way? Tired, half asleep, run down, stressed, sore, achy, frankly old, dull, and unhealthy? The truth is, for most of us, this is a reality, and the bad news is these are signs that our body is no longer on its optimum function. If that happens, our body is directed into the path of sickness and illnesses. We need a tune up. Then, welcome to the world of glutathione support through Mark's breakthrough science. What is glutathione support? Why do we need it? And how can the Mark's breakthrough science address the challenges of supporting glutathione in our body? Let's first take a deeper look at our human body. Every human being begins from a single cell. That cell multiplies into 2, into 4s, into 8s, and so on and so forth. These cells then become specialized, forming different organs in our body. For example, we have brain, we have lungs, we have heart, we have bones, we have liver, we have kidney, and so many others. However, did you know that human beings contain over 70 trillion cells? Your vitality is a reflection of your cellular health. We create about 40 billion new cells every day, and every single one of them needs glutathione. The answer lies with the one miracle molecule I've just mentioned that is a part of and supports every cell in your body. This molecule called glutathione is an amazing one. Every single cell in your body needs this molecule. However, the greatest enemies to the human cells are the radicals. What are these free radicals? These free radicals are unpaired electrons. These free radicals are molecules that contain unpaired electrons. These unpaired electrons readily form free radical molecules, which are chemically reactive and highly unstable. Free radicals are very unstable compounds, being without the proper number of electrons, and they tend to react quickly with neighboring compounds, trying to rip off and steal electrons from other molecules in an attempt to regain stability. If they succeed, then the victim atom or molecule usually loses its electron balance and becomes a free radical itself. And this is why I liken free radicals to hoodlums, to robbers. In fact, even if the free radical is not able to steal the electron, it may still create such a pull as to disrupt the workings of neighboring atoms and molecules. This can start a chain reaction, and once the process is started, it can build exponentially. This process snowballs, causing severe harm to our cells and interfering with normal cellular functions, thereby posing a threat to our health and life because of the damage they cause to our cells, tissues, and organs. The contest between free radicals and antioxidants. At any point in time, there is always an ongoing battle between free radicals and antioxidants. The winner of this battle not only determines whether we are in good health or ill health, but also our survival in this world. What are the major sources of free radicals? I have divided this into metabolic and environmental in nature. Number one, metabolic sources. Energy production, the same pathway that produces ATP that we use in cellular energy, cellular respiration. That same pathway actually generates also free radicals. Inflammation also generates free radicals. Infections generate free radicals. Daily stress that we come across, always they generate free radicals. Unhealthy diet, liver detoxification processes, all these generate free radicals. Even medications that we take, alcohol also generates free radicals. Then what about the environmental sources of free radicals? We have industrial chemicals, we have cigarette smoke, we have ultraviolet light, radiation such as X-ray, cell phone, masks, high tension cables, microwaves, air pollution. These are all sources of environmental solution. The cumulative load of free radicals is referred to as oxidative stress. Oxidative stress has been associated with over 70 major diseases and disorders such as hypertension, stroke, heart attack, asthma, chronic bronchitis, diabetes, kidney failure, stress, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, cataract, malnutrition, ulcer, acetaminophen overdose, cigarette-induced airway diseases, drug overdoses, AIDS, HIV, hepatitis, chronic fatigue syndrome, inflammations of all sorts, leukemia, colon cancer, breast cancer, brain cancer, prostate cancer, and so many other types of cancers. Antioxidant defense system. There are two types of antioxidants. We have exogenous and endogenous. Exogenous are those that we can derive from food sources such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and flavonoids. Endogenous forms of antioxidants are those that the body produces, such as glutathione, alpha lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10. The most powerful and the most important of all this is glutathione. What are the main functions of glutathione? Apart from being an antioxidant, glutathione is also an immune enhancer. It protects and regulates immune cells. It is also a detoxifier. One of the primary ways the body eliminates toxic environmental chemicals is through glutathione. The human body is heavily reliant upon glutathione, and the benefits of optimized levels of glutathione have profound impacts on your daily life and long-term health. For example, glutathione increases energy, slows down the aging process, reduces muscle and joint discomfort. It strengthens the immune system. It detoxifies the liver and cells. It improves mental focus and clarity. It improves quality of sleep. It reduces the effects of stress. It improves our skin, and it gives us great athletic performance and recovery. For optimal health and survival, we need glutathione. Every cell must have oxygen. Every cell must have water. Every cell must have food. Every cell must have glutathione as well. The absence of any of these factors would cause the cell to struggle to do its work and eventually die. However, there are two bad news about glutathione. The first one is that as we age, the level of glutathione reduces. As a matter of fact, this reduction begins in the early 20s, and this is due to aging, stress, toxins, sleep deprivation, exposure to toxins, exposure to smoke, exposure to alcohol, exposure to poor diet. These are all that come together and actually cause a reduce in the level of glutathione, and thereby increasing cellular inflammation that eventually leads to lower quality of life. Free radicals and atherosclerosis. Free radicals play a causal role in the pathogenesis of atherosclerosis. Oxidative modification of low-density lipoprotein is the key initial event for the progression of atherosclerosis. Oxidized LDL stimulates endothelial cells to produce inflammatory markers, has cytotoxic effects on endothelial cells, inhibits the motility of tissue macrophages, and inhibits nitric oxide-induced vasodilatation. It is now crystal clear that high-density lipoprotein oxidation impairs its inherent anti-atherogenic properties. Glutathione and the skin. Adequate glutathione levels ensure better skin tone and a reduction in the appearance of age spots. Glutathione protects the collagen fibers from free radical damage, thereby ensuring the elasticity of the skin. Glutathione protects the skin against oxidative damage, which leads to wrinkles. Therefore, it is an excellent form of anti-aging skin care. Collagen is a key part of your skin structure. It forms a network of fibers within your skin that act like a framework. Glutathione and cancer. It has been well documented that free radicals damage DNA, and if one is unfortunate that damaged DNAs are replicated, there is that likelihood of the development of cancer. The second bad news about glutathione is that glutathione is too fragile to survive digestion because there is little or no bioavailability for standard delivery of glutathione. Because once glutathione is oxidized, it is almost as good as being useless. So if you are taking oral glutathione, at best you are taking a placebo. Before now, glutathione has also been made available through dermal or skin administration. However, this route is erratic. It can be overabsorbed, it can be underabsorbed, so it is not predictable. Also, glutathione has been made available through injections. There have been injectable glutathione. However, these are really very, very expensive and out of the reach of many. The solution came eventually after 25 years of research by Professor Herbert Nagasawa of Minnesota University, a professor in medicinal chemistry, toxicology, and pharmacology. He eventually came with a solution called Riboceine. The components of glutathione include glutamic acid, cysteine, and glycine. Glutamic acid and glycine are in abundance in our body. Cysteine has always been the problem. How do we introduce cysteine into the human body that will not be digested before getting inside the cell? The solution eventually came when Professor Nagasawa and his colleague tried several substances and eventually came up with D-ribose, a special form of sugar. By combining D-ribose with cysteine, forming Riboceine, cysteine is able to actually escape being digested by the intestinal enzyme or being destroyed. When Riboceine gets inside the cell, both pathways, ribose goes to make ATP. Cysteine is mobilized in addition with the other two amino acids to make glutathione. This process has been known to be over 300% more efficient than previous method of increasing intracellular glutathione, which has been through NAC, N-acetylcysteine. So Riboceine is more effective, more efficient, over 300% more efficient than NAC. Effects of glutathione and other antioxidants in the human body. It is well known that vitamin E, vitamin C, coenzyme Q, and alpha lipoic acid cannot act effectively without glutathione. Now, let me talk briefly about some of the great products of Max International. Celgevity first. Celgevity is our flagship product and our most advanced Riboceine formula. Celgevity is the product most people start with. This is a product you should take daily. Ideally and optimally 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening, because glutathione is as important as food, water, or oxygen for our health, and we know that Riboceine is the most effective way to boost glutathione. This is a product that we should all be taking for the rest of our lives. Max International discoveries are so compelling that Max has been able to attract top scientists, researchers, and medical doctors that independently validate and are ambassadors of science behind Max products. The Max Scientific and Medical Advisory Board is composed of experts from across many different scientific and medical disciplines, from orthopedics and family practice to hematology and neurology and beyond. Max ATP is a fantastic product. It is Riboceine based. It is excellent for anyone who is exercising or is an athlete. It also comes in a powder sachet that you mix with water. If you are an athlete or exercising, mix it with a small amount of water and take it 15 minutes before exercise. It is great for athletic performance and recovery. It is also great for energy if you are having a long day or a mental focus and clarity. If you have to make a presentation or do some study, and we find that it is also very good for headaches for many people. Taking it in small amount of water is recommended. However, you can try it in larger glass or bottle and see what you like best. ATP is a product you take as needed. Some days none, some days 1, some days 2, some days even 3. Max Infuse is a powder sachet you mix with a glass or bottle of water. It has all the vitamins and minerals you will get in 20,000 calories of food in just 10 calories. The last product I'm going to talk about is a combination of two, known as Meta Switch system. This is the weight loss system that works with your lifestyle. It comprises of 2 complementary products. the Meta Switch and the Slimming Cup bars. These were developed by leading dietary experts and scientists. This system provides a new healthy approach to weight loss without drugs, stimulants, extreme diet, extreme restrictions. These are not necessary. The Meta Switch weight loss system enables you to eliminate excess fat by literally switching on your metabolism, allowing you to burn more calories without raising your heart rate or your blood pressure. Appetite, hunger pangs, and food cravings will also be reduced, assisting you to make healthier food choices. Meta Switch turns your body fat into fuel. A pound of fat is the size of a softball, while a pound of muscle is the size of a tennis ball. Unlike conventional dieting, which can often lead to loss of water weight and muscle mass, this proven system will actively promote fat loss. The Switch Metabolic Enhancer enables your body to turn fat into fuel by activating the AMPK, that is adenosine monophosphate activated protein kinase pathway, through its proprietary blend of ribosine, alpha lipoic acid, leucine, citrulline, and other metabolism activating ingredients. Ribosine literally acts like flypaper, trapping toxins and escorting them out of your body, so that as you are losing weight, your body is also being detoxified. Curb slimming bars. These eliminate cravings and burn more fat. When it comes to burning fat, your body needs a balance of both soluble and insoluble fibers. The time is now. Aging population wants to look and stay young. Glutathione is not just a supplement, it is a necessity. You deserve to live younger, you deserve to live longer, you deserve to feel better, and you deserve to perform stronger. We only have one body. We have to take excellent care of this body. You need adequate level of glutathione to survive in this world. By the way, if you are not on longevity, you are most likely dangerously existing. There is no substitute for good health. Health is our greatest possession. We have a duty to procure, protect, and preserve it. Our future depends on maintaining a sound mind in a sound body, because a sound mind in a sick body is a prison for the mind and soul. May every one of us enjoy long life and perfect